Have you ever cried when your favorite celebrity got hurt, or felt like you knew them personally, even though you've never met? That's not weird. It's psychology. This invisible emotional bond has a name. A parasocial relationship, a one-sided connection where we feel deeply attached to someone who doesn't even know we exist. And in today's social media world, these bonds are stronger and more complex than ever before. The term parasocial relationship was first introduced way back in the 1950s by psychologists Donald Horton and R. Richard. Well, they noticed something fascinating. People watching TV hosts or movie stars felt like they had a real friendship with them, even though it was entirely one-sided. Back then, it was television. Today, it's YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram. The line between celebrity and friend has blurred completely. Influencers share their breakfast, their breakdowns, their behind the scenes. Our brains confuse all that exposure with genuine intimacy. From a neuroscience point of view, parasocial bonds actually mimic real relationships. When we see a familiar face repeatedly, whether it's our best friend or a favorite streamer, our brain's fusiform gyrus lights up in the exact same way. We feel recognition, safety, connection, our dopamine and oxytocin systems, the same chemicals that make us feel close to our loved ones, respond to parasocial cues like direct eye contact through a camera or shared emotional stories. That's why it feels so real, because neurologically, it kind of is. So why do we form them? Well, humans are fundamentally wired for connection, but modern life often leaves us feeling isolated, both physically and emotionally. Parasocial relationships step in to fill that gap. They offer comfort, a sense of belonging, and even purpose, all without the risks of rejection or conflict that come with real-life relationships. And for many, especially Gen Z, online figures become powerful emotional anchors. It stops being just entertainment and becomes companionship. But here's the twist. The more personal content creators share, the more intense these bonds become, even though the relationship remains completely one-sided. We start saying things like, "He understands me," or "She got me through a really hard time." And emotionally, that feeling is real. But there is a darker side. When that admiration turns into obsession, or when fans feel deeply betrayed by a celebrity's behavior, that's where parasocial attachment can really hurt. Studies show that extreme parasocial attachment can actually increase feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and even identity diffusion, where people start to lose track of who they are outside of that connection. It's like emotional fast food. It's comforting in the moment, but it's never quite fulfilling in the long run. Ultimately, parasocial relationships aren't inherently bad. They're a powerful reminder of our deep, fundamental need for connection. But they are one-sided mirrors. Healthy admiration becomes unhealthy when it starts to replace real, reciprocal human connection. So the next time you find yourself saying, "I love that creator," maybe pause and ask yourself, do I love them, or do I love the part of myself that they help me see? Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy psychology, self-awareness, and insights into modern life, make sure to subscribe to NextMind.